Hey everybody, this is Rich. Hey, I'm going to try to make this as short and to the point as I can so it doesn't take much of your time. But if you will take and download the new patient tracker that I've included as an attachment on this email onto your laptop or your desktop. Also create a file on your desktop called New Patient Trackers. Once you have done that, if you could open up the New Patient Tracker, you'll notice that some of the subtle differences are that we no longer have all these tabs down here, one for every day or every month of the year. We have this tab here, the New Patient to Print. This one right here is simply so that you can print this up and use it in your binder at the middle station, where they take and put the little dashes in there when the patients come in. The CDMO Master, this is the one that you will email off to me at the end of every month. You'll notice that some of the changes are the categories up on top. We have a billboard on I-70 still, the billboard on Warnall. We have another space for a billboard that we'll add later. Drive-by is any patient who either walks in or drives by to see us. Anyone who's referred by a family or a friend, referred by an insurance company, professional referral, if they find us online. Next, we have coupons that we have from a few different sources. We need to find out if they got the coupon from Valpak, from an other flyer, ones that we printed up and took out from the individual offices, or if they're coupons that they got out of the different newspapers. Sometimes it's helpful to actually have copies of these coupons up at the front desk so that you can actually show them to a patient and ask them which coupon or which flyer they saw. If it came from a newspaper, we need to make sure that it came out of the KC Star or the Hispanic La Rosa paper. Next, we want to find out if they heard from us through the phone book, a radio, or a television ad. And finally, this last column, oh, here's a new one we added. It's for that giant blow-up toothy that we had, or if we have the person in the toothy costume in front of an office, or if somebody sees the car that we have wrapped or one of the trailers that we have wrapped with Comfort Dental information on it, you can put those people down here. Now, I'm going to take and just put a few numbers in here, just so when we print it up, you'll see what we have. You can see it with some numbers in it. But if we can take, and this is important that I know exactly which office every one of these spreadsheets is coming from. So please take up here and write down the office that the spreadsheet is coming from and the month that it's for. Go ahead, and once you get all the numbers in, all you have to do to send this off to me is at the end of the month, the last business day of the month, come up here to File, come down to Save As. Once you go to Save As, go find that folder, the new patient trackers that we put on the desktop, and go ahead and name it. And if everybody can name these the exact same, start naming it by the year that we're in, right now 2011, and then the month that this new patient tracker is for. Then come down here to Save As Type. Save it as a PDF. So it will say 2011 November. It'll be saved as a PDF. Go ahead and hit Save. Now, I already have this in there, so I'm going to have to overwrite it. But for you, you'll just hit Save, and it'll automatically put it in there. This will take just a minute to create it as a PDF and to save it in the file. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and close out the new patient tracker. When you open this up, the file, you'll see the new patient tracker in here for November. All you have to do at the end of the month is email that off to me. Go ahead and open up and send an email. Send this as an attachment to that email, and you're done. Next, you'll want to come back and open up the new patient tracker again, and you're going to use this exact same one for every single month. So what you want to do is these inner cells, let me do this again, these inner cells right here that contain the numbers themselves, go ahead and highlight them, and then using the delete button on your keyboard, please guys, use the delete button on the keyboard. Do not right click, go to delete and delete it that way. You can mess up some formulas. So using the delete button on your keyboard, hit delete. It will get rid of all these numbers and reset it back to 0 again. Then you'll want to come up here to the date, and you'll want to make positive that you change that date to the next month. Leave the office the same. Go ahead and hit Save, and you've now got it saved, and every time you open it up, it'll be ready to go for that month's numbers when you put in it.